Welcome back to the morning here on Arise News. Joining us now is our in-house analyst, Aaron Akere-Jola, with stories trending around the world. Good morning.
Yes, good to be back again.
Thank you for joining us again.
Yes,
good to see you again, Aaron.
It's good to be back again.
Yeah.
Okay,
good.
for the brevity of time, let's say that the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has directed that the chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Adams Oshomole, should be served with an application brought before the court by an anti-corruption crusader, Bishop Osadolo Oche, seeking an order of mandamus compelling the Economics and Financial Crimes Commission, the EFCC, to arrest and commence criminal proceedings against Oshomole over allegations of financial fraud, including the diversion of Edo State funds by the former governor for his personal use. The plaintiff is seeking an order to compel the EFCC to investigate the former governor of Edo State. The court has adjourned the matter till October the 23rd for arguments from parties in the suit. This is.
I mean, I don't know. The process is that an individual can petition the EFCC and expect it. So I assume that Bishop Oche must have petitioned the EFCC and maybe not seeing anything being done, then goes to the court to say that the EFCC must take up the matter. The order of mandamus that he is seeking is a mandatory order.
Yes.
But this came by way of an ex parte motion. The question to ask is whether the other side, the EFCC, has been heard in this matter. Okay? Because an ex parte motion, oftentimes, seeking one injunction or the other. One of the reasons people complain about it is that it could be one-sided.
True.
And if you have not heard the other side, then there will be issues there. That's the first point. So the EFCC should have no difficulty in responding to this. They can go there and say, well, they are investigating. They've received the petition and they are investigating. And they do not think that their investigation has reached a level where they can, arrest or do anything. That it's nothing to be fearful about. True. Because, I mean, they have their own right to. It's not one party that can say, okay, I got an order of mandamus and this must happen automatically. The other side must be heard. And then the second thing, of course, is that in this kind of situation, when allegations are made, I think Nigerians should know that an accusation, an allegation, does not represent guilt.
Yes.
Okay? Because many Nigerians are likely to look at this and say, yes, God, don't catch them. The court has said they should go and investigate it. You understand? The Nigerian way of speaking, the average man's way of reasoning. So I think we should watch the developments. And I believe, of course, that former Governor Oshomole, Adams Oshomole, will also be given the right to defend himself.
True. Okay.
So nobody should jump to any conclusions.
This
is just legal procedure.
All right. Well, still here in Nigeria.
Let's tell you that the Ekiti State Governor, Ayodele Fayose, has filed a suit against the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the EFCC, at the Federal High Court in Abuja, in Nigeria. The 20 billion naira suit, according to the governor, is for placing him on a watch list and directing that he should be arrested if he attempts to travel out of the country. The governor had, on the 16th of September 2018, denied claims that he had plans to try and fly out of the country as soon as his tenure ends. The governor, through his counsel, Obafemi Adewale, has given the EFCC 72 hours to withdraw the directive to security agencies to place him on security watch list. He also wants the anti-graft agency to publish a written in 3 national newspapers and the social media, and is further seeking a declaration that the statement contained in the purported letter by the EFCC on the 12th of September 2018, addressed to all security agencies in Nigeria, portrayed him as a criminal, a fugitive, and a runaway from the law, adding that the statements are not true, malicious, and unfair.
I'm not an attorney here, but is this constitutional? Like, how were they able
No, any individual has a right to protect his or her own integrity.
Yes.
I mean, the EFCC putting him on a watch list.
Well, again, the security agencies also have a duty and a right to place anybody on a watch list and to investigate anybody.
Yes.
From the president to the local government chairman. The fact that certain categories of persons have immunity under the Constitution, Section 308, it doesn't mean that you cannot be investigated. It doesn't mean that if the security agencies have a compelling reason to say that you are on a watch list, so they will do their job. But Fayose also has a right to go to court and say
Yeah,
he's protecting
he should.
his own right. But at the end of the day, what will matter will be the amount of evidence that the EFCC is able to put together, or what they say they have on him in terms of investigation. Don't forget that the EFCC had also invited him.
Yes.
He himself had also invited himself. You know, so it's a developing story. But, you know, if I may look at it from another angle, this is a very clever move on the part of Fayose. Because if the EFCC now moves against him, his lawyers can protect him, go to court and say, look, there's a dispute. There is already a pending matter, you know, on the issues of his freedom and character and all of that, you know, before a court of law.
Right.
You know, and they will use that to try to make an issue and drag things out and fight. So I sense that he's already preparing himself for a battle with the EFCC. And his lawyers are beginning to take certain preliminary steps that can allow them buy time and give their client a real good.
We can't wait for 2019 to come, because when 2019 comes and he finally leaves office, a lot of your...
No, he's not leaving office in 2019. Okay. He loses his immunity when he leaves office on October 16.
Yes, in 2019.
So, not 2019.
Okay, October 16.
By next week.
Yes.
By 16th, you know, he will no longer be governor. A new governor will be sworn in, and his immunity will have automatically expired.
Okay.
All right, so we could just take one more story real quick.
Okay, let's actually tell you, let's go to North Korea, okay?
Yes.
Quickly, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has invited the leaders of the Roman Catholic Church, Pope Francis, to visit the country. South Korea's presidential office has announced. Let's say that the invitation to visit Pyeongchang will be delivered by the South Korean President Moon Jae-in, who will be in the Vatican next week as part of the trip to Europe. No pope has ever visited North Korea, though the late Pope John Paul II was once invited. The invitation is the latest reconciliatory gesture from North Korea.
Well, it will be a good thing for the peace process.
Yes.
If the Pope can visit North Korea, where officially, really, I mean, the state is in control of religion.
Yes.
In North Korea, the state determines how you think, how you worship God. You know, and the population of Christians there is really very small. I doubt if there are any Catholics in North Korea. But if the Pope goes there, you know, it will be a very good symbolic move. Particularly at this time when President Trump and Kim Jong-un, you know, are planning to meet again and make progress on the negotiations over the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula.
I think the Korean president has been doing a good job, really. Thank you so much, Aaron, for joining us on this segment.
All right,
it's always
a pleasure.
Nice to have you here. Well, this brings us to the end of the morning show today. Thank you for watching. By the way, if there's anything you'd like to see on our show, feel free to send us a tweet at Arise TV. From our entire team here in Lagos, enjoy the rest of your morning. Global Business Report is next. Stay tuned.